Yo, what's going on with you guys, man? I'm back with another video. This is Mr. Solo Dolo, and I'm here to talk to you guys about, you know, really removing your feelings and your emotions out of, your walk in this life, this path that you're on, right? The road less traveled, if you will. There is no room for emotions at this point in your life. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's very important to have emotional discipline when, you know, when you're serving the Most High, right? And you're doing what you have to do, and you're making moves, and you're getting stuff done. You're being proactive and productive, right? You have no time to be in your feelings. You have no time to be operating in your emotions as a man, right? All that falling for a female, all that loving on a female, all that holding on to people, attaching yourself to this person, that person, and so on. That shit got to go. It has to go. Like straight up, man. We ain't got no time to be holding on to folks that no longer serve us no more, man. We ain't got no time to be holding on to people that don't have our best interest. It's very counterproductive, if you ask me, to be holding on to people that no longer serve you. Guess what? They're not holding on to you. They're not calling. They're not hitting you up. They're not. They don't care what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? They only care about you when you seem to be doing well in life, like you're going places, right? But when you're in the trenches and when you're going through a bad season, where are they? Why aren't they there for you? But they expect you to be there to be there for them when they're in a bad season themselves. And that's why I don't mess with a lot of people like that. And I don't hold on to a lot of folks because I know a lot of people are just selfish as hell out here. And they're all about themselves. Straight up, man. So remove your emotions from the equation. And I know that sounds cold, but you have to understand, if you want to get stuff done in life, if you want to get ahead in your life, and you just need to become a better version of yourself, your emotions do not add to the equation. Your emotions have to go. You know what I'm saying? You can only be really emotional. The only time I would be really emotional is if somebody that was close to me passed away. That's the only time I'm finna get emotional. But other than that, fam, like if I'm not serving the Most High, if I'm not in the Word every day, if I'm not, you know, doing what the Creator is asking me to do, guess what? I'm not finna get in my feelings about nothing. Because when you serve God, you gotta have the open heart. Your heart has to be in the right place to serve God. You see, you cannot put your heart into other people. You cannot have an open heart to cold hearted people. Because I'm telling you, bro, there's a lot of cold hearted people in this world. And there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people that they always operate in their emotions, and they don't really think. They don't really think before they act, you know? And it's dangerous to be around a lot of emotional people that they operate in their feelings like a woman do. A woman is always going to operate in her feelings. And as men, we're not supposed to operate in our feelings, right? We're supposed to be more logical based, rational thinker, rationalize situations. And then when we come in contact, we come face to face with a problem, our natural reaction to that is to solve the problem, solve the issue, come up with a solution, right? We're supposed to come up with a solution to the problem. Instead of dwelling on it, instead of complaining about what's not going right in life, we need to find a solution, understand the problem for what it is, and then go ahead and find a solution. You feel me? But no, a lot of men today, they're emotional based, you know? And I get why that's the case, right? But I'm not going to go in complete in depth as to why that's the case, but just to kind of give you a little summary, it's basically because they were raised without a father figure in their life. Those men that are highly emotional, that are in their feelings a lot of the times, like females are, they were raised by a single mother. Now, I'm not saying that to shit on these men because I was raised by a single mother myself. So I'm not throwing no stones with that one, right? The thing about me is I've learned in my 20s to really develop emotional intelligence and just really control my emotions and not let my emotions control me. You know, you never want to let your emotions control you. And don't get it wrong, I'm not making this video to tell you, oh yeah, you shouldn't have emotions as a man, period. You should just completely remove your emotions. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you gotta control your emotions, right? You want to remove your emotions for certain things in life, right? When it comes to working on yourself, when it comes to getting the bag, when it comes to establishing yourself as a man, you want to put your feelings aside. When you're doing business, right? You want to put your feelings aside. You want to put all those emotions aside. If you need to channel your emotions, you would channel your emotions into your workouts. You channel your emotions into becoming a better you, right? But when it comes to for all these friends and family members and women, and girlfriends and shit, man, you got to put that to the back burner, fam. You got to put that to the back burner because it's going to hold you back, especially if these people that you're holding on to, that you have these emotional connections with, they're not serving you in any way. They're not building you up and they're not pouring into your cup. Those are leeches, okay? They are leeches and they depend on you for emotional support, but they don't give no support back to you. You know, this is where as a man you need to remove your emotions. You have to remove your emotions when it comes to that, right? As a man, it's good to have emotions, but you need to learn how to channel those emotions in the proper channels, in the proper outlets, I should say. You need to learn how to manage your emotions as a man. Because like I said, if you don't learn how to control your emotions will control you, and that's very dangerous. As a man who is very highly emotional and can't control that emotion, it's very dangerous. And nobody's going to be able to trust you or even look at you as a reliable source, right? Because you're so damn emotional about everything. Like nobody can't tell you nothing, nobody can talk to you, nobody can have a real conversation with you. It's, you know what I'm saying, you're just all over the place with your feelings, and it's always about your feelings. And I'm telling you, that's a very toxic way to live your life as a man, to put your feelings and your emotions in the forefront of your life. You need to check that, because I'm telling you, man to man, bro, those emotions that you have right now that you can't control, it's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous, man. Especially when you're falling so hard for a female. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I was in a position in my life years ago when I fell for a woman that I thought I loved, right? And obviously emotions were involved in that. But see, I had to learn that real life, man, will take over, and real life will show me that, that woman that you love, right? She don't love you back. She don't appreciate what you do. She don't really care for you like that. These emotions that you have for your friends, they don't fuck with you like that. They're not there for you. They don't contact you when you need them. They weren't they weren't there for you when you were going through your shit, right? When I was going through my darkest hour, when I really needed people to really for that emotional support in my life, and I really needed those, those connections, and I needed that support, I never received it during my darkest hour, during my most challenging season in my life. There was nobody there that could be by my side. I had to go at it alone. And so that is what really made me it's what really made me control my emotions for the better, right? That's when I really had to learn how to control and manage my emotions, because there was nobody that I can really truly vent to. I wasn't going to vent to my mother. No, that gets really old after a while, like going to your mom and venting to her about what's going on with you. Like, nah. See, sometimes your parent won't understand what you're going through. You're a man, your mother's a woman. She can't always comprehend what's going on with you because she's not a man. She's a woman. So it's a little bit harder and difficult for a woman to understand a man's mental health, a man's, problems that they face, right? They're not able to comprehend it very quickly, or even understand it all, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but when I figured out that I had nobody to really go to for support other than God, but at that point I wasn't accepting of the Most High. I was kind of like in this rebellious spirit, and this is way before I had got myself into the Holy Spirit. This is before, right? This is way before I committed myself and surrendered myself before the Holy Spirit and started to really read my Bible, right? So I guess you can say this is before I was technically saved, and way before I was on retention. We're talking the old me. We're talking the old, Mark here, okay? Like the the old me that was so down bad, that was, struggling to find himself, and, you know, deep into my P Hub addiction, you know what I'm saying? Just squirting every damn day. You know what I'm saying? Just wasting my life force. That old me, right? And when I realized there was nobody to help me muddy the waters in life, it helped me through some certain situations. I was alone, and I had to face a lot of challenges alone as a young man, for a 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, 20-year-old me, 21-year-old me, I had to face a lot of shit alone. And I couldn't go to nobody for my problems. I couldn't. So I feel like in that, it allowed me to manage my emotions a lot better and control them. It was just more of a natural thing, to where if I feel this, I'm able to analyze how I feel and why I feel this way. Because that's one thing about being alone, is you're able to look at your feelings, your emotions from a logical way, and analyze why you feel the way you feel, right? And how you can next time really subdue those emotions that whenever they try to pop up, whenever they try to take over on you, you're able to just, nope, not today. I'm not going to let this be my downfall. I'm not going to let this take control. I'm not going to let this have any power over me. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, for me, that was like the whole process of controlling emotions and managing my feelings, right? If they say facts before feelings, you know what I'm saying? And I go by that saying every day. I'm all about facts over feelings. I no longer care about feelings. Feelings have their place in life. But my bad, I got cut off there for a second. But as I was saying, facts. For us men, we need to look at the facts instead of paying attention to the feelings, right? Get to the facts and not worry about the feelings. Because the facts will bring you a lot more clarity and a lot more understanding of each and every situation that you're in. Okay? And your feelings, you just feel that, for that moment. And feelings can change. Feelings never last long, right? Feelings are just temporary. They're there for 1 second, for maybe a couple minutes, and then after a couple minutes, they're gone, right? And then you kind of just get back into this logical based way of thinking, right? That's why I choose facts over feelings, because facts, they last longer. Facts have a lot more merit than feelings do, right? Facts are not temporary. Facts are the facts. Facts are truth. You know what I'm saying? They're not feelings. Feelings are temporary. Feelings come and go. Facts don't. Facts remain facts. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope this video helped out a lot of guys that are struggling with managing their emotions. And it's not about your feelings, man. When you're on this righteous path, man, you're walking the road less traveled. It's not about your feelings, bro. It's not. I hate to tell you this, but it needs to be said. Somebody got to tell you this man to man. You have to put your feelings to the side. You have to put your feelings in the back burner. And you have to operate in logic. You got to always look at the facts for what they are. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody pull on your heartstrings. Don't let nobody tug on your heartstrings. Don't let nobody get you in your feelings, man. Because when you let people allow you to feel certain things, and they're able to tug on your heartstrings, that means they have power over you. Understand? If they're able to control your emotions, they can control your actions. Because emotions is all about energy in motion. And see, when you are all emotional, you're bound to take irrational actions. You're bound to do something very crazy. You're bound to do something that is not logical based at all. And it's all because those people that are around you, they led you into that irrational thinking, and they led you into that irrational behavior, to where it's like they can just stir up the pot and just get you boiling hot, just get you all riled up and everything, and want to fight, want to cuss somebody out. You letting those people control your emotions. You're letting those people control how you feel. Don't allow people to control how you feel. Because when they control how you feel, they have power over you. And you don't want no man, you don't want no woman to have no power over you. Especially when it comes down to your emotions as a man. You don't want that to happen. No, 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 no. You don't want nobody to have any dominion over your emotions, any say, any whatever. You don't want them to have that power over you. So get those people out of your life that, you know, whenever they're around you and they know what triggers you, they know what button to press, right? Because they pressed those buttons before and they saw how you reacted, right? If they can get that reaction out of you again, oh yeah, they'll press those same buttons because they know what to press and they know how you're going to react. And let me tell you something, man. It's best to keep those people at a distance. Cut them off completely. Cut them off completely. And learn how to manage your emotions and control that shit, man. You know, but when you're on semen retention, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you guys right now. Controlling and managing your emotions, it gets a whole lot easier, man. Day by day, especially when you're by yourself and you're kind of isolated for a little bit from the world and you're working on yourself. It gets a lot easier to deal with your emotions, right? And not having people around that they want to get certain, you know, reactions out of you, and they're looking to trigger you and press certain buttons on the remote to get you wound out, right? Nah, you don't want to be in that position. No, you definitely don't want to be in that position. Because some women are like that too. They want to press certain buttons. They know what to press. They know how you're going to react to this situation or whatever they say to your face. If they bring up a certain topic, and they know it triggers you. They know it gets you angry and in your feelings. That is not healthy. That is not a healthy relationship, and that woman is most likely of the devil. You understand? If she is doing that on purpose to get you riled up by saying certain things, pressing certain buttons, because she knows it triggers you, that is not a healthy relationship. You need to cut her off, break it off of her ASAP, cause she ain't for you, my guy. She ain't for you. I'm trying to tell you, and I know you got women like that in your life. You're with somebody like that right now, as we speak. You know, so all I'm saying, man, from man to man, you have to control your emotions. You have to keep your emotions in check. You know, all that feelings and emotional baggage, man, fuck all that. All that's for the birds, man. You got to throw that out. Enough is enough. It's 2023. We ain't got time to be all emotional about some woman, to be emotional about some friendship or family members, man. That's a waste of time. It's time to operate in facts and logic over this emotional baggage, emotional whatever, all these feelings and everything. You know, enough of these people trying to pull on your heartstrings, you know, tug on your heartstrings. You know, that's how people can just, you know, activate certain reactions out of you, and you know what I'm saying, get you all emotional in your feelings. Like, we ain't got time for that, man. So that being said, this is Mr. Solo Dolo. Like the video for the algorithm, subscribe if you are new. Thank y'all again for watching, man, and hopefully this video was a big help to anybody that is struggling with controlling their emotions, right? Let this video be the blueprint to help you manage your emotions a lot better and focus more on facts, focus more on being logical and a rational thinker than irrational and then illogical, right? Always operate on the facts no matter what. So that being said, man, I'm out. Y'all have a good day, man. Peace.